What's up, everybody, and welcome back. Sadly, we haven't reached the 5K on the last recommendation, so I can't force Alton to admit My Ball is the best sports manga, but we also never put a clock on it. So go ahead and check out my last recommendation before he finds out. But if you've already seen it, then I have a new recommendation for you. The Fallen Brother is actually the strongest. The strongest hero in history is reincarnated and unknowingly unmatched at the school. That's not a description, that is the entire name of this manga. Because the names aren't getting shorter here, people, but with only 18 chapters, it has 2 fewer chapters than words in its name, so it's quick to catch up. Typically, it has 2 chapters a month and is one of my favorite reincarnated into the same world manga because of its unique story focus. So this is an action fantasy harem romance school life shonen slice of life written by Murakami Yoshiyuki and Ibarakino, who also wrote something called Mom Please Don't Come Adventuring With Me, which I'm sad I missed. But I'm not missing this story of brotherly love, because at its core, that's what this story is. Julius is the oldest son of a noble house, but is seen as a complete and utter failure in comparison to his younger brother, Gaius. But the truth is, Julius is the strongest hero in history who gets reincarnated into the future by the Demon King Venomzard. The only problem is, Julius's consciousness didn't catch up with his reincarnated body for whatever reason. So even though Julius was alive and could eat and drink and go to school, through all of that, he was basically a zombie with no consciousness until, I guess, Magic High School 2nd year, I think they are. But when Julius finally comes to after he falls down some stairs, he finds out that everyone hates him, including his parents and brother, because he's basically a zombie, which is super messed up because he couldn't help it. It's just, he was born, you know. Now that he's back though, he's dead set on enjoying his second life by living in peace and clearing his worthless name by proving how powerful he is, primarily so that his younger brother Gaius thinks he's cool. And if you're a fan of Soon Boys, you'll be a fan of Gaius, because he secretly loves Julius the most and thinks he's the coolest, even if he refuses to admit it. The usual stuff happens in the peripherals, where he forms a harem consisting of the shy girl who no one knew was beautiful, 2 princesses, and the demon lord herself, as well as the demons coming back, but Julius being One Punch Man powerful and obliterating them with ease. It's really an action fantasy harem and comedy. Those are the main focuses of the manga. So honestly, typical genres and a typical story, just done in a much more entertaining way to me, because Julius isn't trying to hide how great he is, and the bad guys aren't getting in the way of the main story of Julius trying to form a real brotherly relationship with Gaius, his younger brother. So if you want a chill fantasy comedy with some magic fights, this is it. Will it get an anime? Maybe. It feels too early on in this manga's life to know, but maybe a 40% chance it just probably wouldn't get an anime for at least 2 years. This isn't Now That We Draw, so it's not a guarantee. Either way, if you want more recommendations, check out the other Why You Should videos in the playlist, and check out the podcast. As always, like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see all of you in the next one.